Well, and happy Tuesday. I'm so excited because as every Tuesday, Jennifer and I, we have our tradition. So Celebrity Catwalk and Petpix, we get together with a lot of our amazing friends. And so Jennifer, I can't believe that it's February. So red, pink, you name it. Are you excited?
Absolutely. It's February. It's Valentine's season. We've possibly got some Valentine's Day ask things happening. I don't want to spill the tea too much, but we might have some love connections going right here, right now. We'll see what happens. So Valentine's Day, we'll see who gets asked, who has a Valentine's. I hear Reese may want to be, if he's single, dating, married, we'll get everyone's status while we're on today's call.
Oh my God. And can we introduce our amazing guests and dear friends today?
Absolutely, absolutely. Very exciting. First of all, so we have, let's give everyone the billing that they deserve. So Avery, the top billing for today, as you know, is it's the men. It's one of our men of Paws in the City, the runway. And the women really kind of dominate, and it's time. The men have had it. And so in the spirit of diversity and inclusion, being top billed today are Avery Finn and Reese, who are two gentlemen who stepped into both of them respectively stepped into some very big modeling and public figure shoes, if you will, because Baxter and Winston before them were incredible models and gentlemen and celebrity catwalk supporters, and they really have created this wonderful legacy that Avery Finn and Reese, who also Vasi, I bet I got a little scoop. Avery Finn and Reese are, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, they are brothers.
Yeah, same father,
different mothers.
They are half brothers. So they are brothers in all things catwalk and in all things family. So they are actually, see that? Who's your daddy? They're actually half brothers, and they are now really catwalk veterans. And so, we have, of course, have their momagers. They don't do appearances without their representatives. And so we have Danielle Pursel, she designs, she has just modeled, come off the catwalk with us modeling. She has been a vendor at Paws in the City. She's done everything except provide the catering, but we may, I will that soon, we may have her in the kitchen next show. And Lynn, like I said, Baxter started an incredible, Baxter, first of all, was a title holder in outside of his runway career. And now Avery Finn has stepped in, and Lynn, as his momager, is also an incredible supporter, and she's got a surprise that she's going to share with us. I don't want to spill the tea. So very, very excited to have these ladies and gentlemen with us today. Sorry for that long-winded introduction. I will stop talking now.
No. I love it. No, I love it. I think it's important for people. I had the honor of meeting both of them, meeting both of you ladies in person, taking pictures of the babies physically. I have to actually even show the pictures I took of them. And it has been such an honor. Like when you, Jennifer, said, oh, they're coming. I'm like, woohoo, we're going to have a party here. February 1st party time. And, it's really great. But, so maybe we can start with, who wants to start first and tell us a little more about, pet fashion, maybe, you, Lynn, like why pet fashion? How many years?
This will be my 9th year.
Oh my God.
My previous dog, Baxter, he started a late bloomer. He was already 9 years old when we started the dog community and
Wow.
fundraising for rescue and all the events. So he was a late bloomer. But Avery Finn, he was born into this. His name is a very fashionable Finn, and he was named because of fashion. He's a year and a half. And he might fall asleep during the podcast because he's falling asleep now. But so that's how we started. We've been with Jen for many, many years. I can't even remember all the different venues we went to. But now we're in South Carolina, in Spartanburg. And I think this is his third Celebrity Catwalk that he'll be attending in May and showing off on the runway with all the designers. I have some designs with me today, but we're really excited. We love the event. We love Jen. We love the rescues that she supports. And most of all, we love just being with our dogs and our friends.
Having fun. Wow, it's amazing. You know, it's and it's a lot of fun. I do agree with you. And just like getting together, seeing your friends, especially after so many years. And I do love, I mean, I think the South Carolina, I really haven't had the chance before to come to New York, Celebrity Catwalk, but now I'm completely in love with South Carolina.
So are we. We love it. There's so much room. It's great. It's a great venue and it's a great event. And now it's 5 days long. And it could be 6 because we have so much fun. But
See, Vasi, you're lucky. You came into Paws in the City in the you saw us in our glory days. Lynn and Danielle have experienced what I, probably not politically correct, but anyone can say what I like to affectionately call, slave ship like conditions. We in New York City, we were in models and audience members were literally, shoulder to shoulder to put it mildly, because Midtown Manhattan and New York City, Vasi, as you can imagine, space
it's very small. Yes.
Space has always been an issue and a thorn in my side. But in Spartanburg,
we're diehards, Jen. We'll go wherever you go.
Yes, they're very good. They're very good, very, very good sports. But yes, they could tell you, Vasi, there have been spaces, and like Lynn said, Spartanburg, there's space and there's room, and there's a lot more room to move around and to socially distance if necessary.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it. And the hotel, it's right in the back, so people can go and rest if they need. There it's also areas where you can walk your fur babies. So it's really like a very friendly, and especially if people would like also to be a vendors, it's really great. But it's I wouldn't mind. I love New York and everything else. I mean, you may not know, my husband is actually originally from New York. Obviously, I'm nearly a New Yorker. Right. Yes, but I fell in love with Celebrity Catwalk in Paws in South Carolina. So
yes, and Ada is watching, and Ada Nieves says,
we love you.
And cost,
hey,
and we didn't even touch on that. Absolutely, Ada. Yes. Cost is she knows very well, as you know, as being the architect of New York Pet Fashion Show. Ada knows a thing or two about cost and fashion. So exactly. yes.
Ada, do you
look, Ada.
Oh,
We're representing. I love it.
I have something from everyone.
Yes. So yes. So Danielle and Lynn, they know, and they know where the bodies are buried, as they say.
Oh my God, I need to hang out more often with all of you so I can learn all the English, everything. There are certain things I never heard before in a good way. I need to hang out with you. I have to definitely make sure in May, when I come to budget time after hours, when all of you go and hang out, for me to come.
That's when we have the most fun.
I know. I remember all of you had fun, but I was so tired of photographing and live streaming that I'm like, I need to sleep. But this
You
time I
could
will
go to
put
bed
you-
and then find out your roommate was playing foosball with somebody till like 2 a.m. They come to bed and I'm like, where you been? She's
Said
like,
it's the
"Oh,
after
met
parties. It's
somebody in
all
the
about the
lobby."
Paws in the City after party.
I like it.
I just
You
wanted to
never know.
add that this event has the most designers attend and collectively represent than any event that I've ever been to in New York and all over the United States. This is the event. How many
That's true.
designers do you have this time, Jen?
That's true. Attending?
Yeah,
Let's see.
I meant
Let me do, we can do a
representing.
roll call. So,
even representing.
representing 40.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
40.
I mean, that's
Absolutely.
incredible.
Absolutely. Yes,
amazing.
yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
And
yes,
what I
yes.
love about it is that you're also international. You know, a lot of people may don't see it from this perspective, but as a person who I have not been born here and knowing, you know, like let's say, you know, in Guatemala or Argentina, you
Or
know,
Israel,
like,
Mary Demankovich is
Israel.
watching from Israel right now.
Oh,
So
hi,
funny you
Mary.
say international.
Yeah,
Mary, good to
international.
see you, Mary.
We love you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, mention Mary.
Oh, look at that. So every designer you're gonna. Oh,
Look
yes,
at that.
look, Danielle is pulling out. Look, Mary, look.
I have
look,
the hat.
look. Mary's laughing. She's laughing. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I have
Yes.
all this stuff handy.
I've got lots of Mary hats. I've got lots of Mary.
Yes.
She's so talented.
Mary.
She's so
Mary's
talented.
amazing. Amazing.
She is.
Yes.
She
Yes.
is.
It is funny.
And
Yes.
uniting all of these people, like talented designers from all around the world, to come and meet in one place to help for babies. This
Yes.
is very powerful, you
Yes.
know. And if you think of it, amazing for mommies, designers for babies, people from all around the world, one goal: help for babies in
Absolutely.
need
That's
and
right.
have fun. How powerful and amazing, you know, like love in the air. Love in the air. Oh my
It's
God.
the most fun you could have at an animal rescue fundraiser. I'm
There you go.
serious.
I know,
The most
right?
fun.
Oh, good. Mary is on. Good. Yes, we have a lot of designers watching right now.
We love you,
I
friends.
see Mary Ahmet and Mary Demankovich and Ada. And is Vicky still with us? Vicky, I
Wow.
saw you here a little while ago, Vicky Miller. So yes,
Hi,
we have a lot of great designers.
Wow, amazing.
Absolutely.
Now, don't forget the boys.
And the
Remember
boys, yes. Well, everyone here, I have to say, we have a good representation of boys. Danielle, of course, has been
Yes.
including the boys for years, and Mary includes the boys, and Ada includes the boy. We have a lot of good.
Definitely.
I feel like the boys are definitely trending, if you will. Hashtag trending.
I like it. Hashtag trendy.
Well, and I'm thankful to the designers that pick the boys, because I know as a designer, you only have on a boy, like, I don't know, 7 to, if you have a big dog, maybe 20 inches of length to work with. So to show something, I think a lot of designers tend to pick the girls because they have so much more, you know, they can make the gown, 24 inches or 30, whatever they want to do. But the boys, it's like, okay, well, if it's an 8-inch dog, you have 8 inches to try to make, something fabulous in. So I think that's why they tend to,
Look at
Danielle Pursel. There's so much of your stuff. Like I told you, I have a whole rack of your things here.
Oh, I love it.
Here's a favorite. Look what Danielle made. She does costumes.
Oh, the
too.
genie. I love
This is a
Yes, she's known with her costumes. I know.
Yes, Danielle really,
I love
costumes was her real
Signature.
main thing,
Yes.
and she has branched out into, if you will, ready to wear, regular clothing, but costumes. Danielle, we're very lucky to be able to have Danielle for our November show because from September until,
July.
oh,
I
excuse
know,
me,
yes.
excuse me, see that, I'm wrong. From July until
Ellen.
what,
Yeah.
mid to late October.
Right up till about the day before Halloween, depending on what day of the week it falls on, people want it overnight shipped. So it's literally,
Woo.
October's the worst, September's second. And then it's, July, August, it's starting to get a little bit crazy. So
I
Wow.
remember because you and we wanted to record the second podcast and you got so busy in a good way, respectful way, that we didn't have the time because I wanted to know more about, costumes.
Yeah.
And, and so can I just say that people, if you want your costume in advance, you better connect with.
You gotta go early.
now.
Even if you don't go with me, if you're, you want something specific, don't message someone and ask them to make it for, the weekend and it's like Wednesday. Cause, I've done it, but I don't like to do it.
One of Avery's favorite items is his very own garment bag.
Garment bag. Get your custom garment bags, folks.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
And I have to show you when 3 designers get together. This was made by Julie Lancaster.
Oh my God, Julie.
We added this beautiful hat from Mary. And then Danielle came in with the cape.
Oh, see that? There you
Wow.
go.
Look at this. Wow.
Look at that.
So
Look at
everybody
this.
working together made
Absolutely.
Avery look like
Incredible.
a star.
Yep.
Yes.
Incredible. Yes. Oh my God. That's
Thank you.
amazing. So much talent. Honestly, one of the things I love about pet fashion, it's the talent, it's the beauty. And sometimes legitimately I say, I wish I was a fur baby. I can wear these
Absolutely.
cool designs. I mean, like everyone, you create, like all of you, like you unleash this creativity. I'm like, I want to have this cool hat. Like, seriously,
Just show you the rack of clothes. That some of it
Yes,
was
please.
from Baxter. Hold on.
Look at that.
Wow. Look at this. Oh, wow. This is amazing rack of clothes. Let me show people. the
I
Instagram.
know there's a new designer going to be in May representing, and I want to show you one of our outfits from her. This was a custom
Wow.
Very cool.
vest from Andrea Lapointe, who did a Bruce Springsteen vest.
Yes. Someone get Andrea on the line. Yes, yes, yes.
I have
That's
an outfit for every designer, but then I would need my own podcast, so I won't go through everybody.
We need to do a podcast. Yes.
We'll
Yeah.
do a
Yeah,
closet. We'll do another
Yeah,
Closet
Closet
Chronicles.
I
Absolutely.
love those. Yeah, bring those
See?
back.
We'll bring those back.
Bring those back.
Absolutely. We'll do more.
Fantastic.
more.
Wow, ladies. Wow. And so are you going to, as a picture lady, are you going to take some cool pictures for Valentine's of your babies with
Oh.
the beautiful
Oh,
outfits?
yes, of course. With
Yes,
the-
we can talk about Valentine's. What
Yes,
are the
talk about the
gentlemen
juicy stuff.
planning?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I could get Avery back for 1 second, I think he has a question he'd like to ask.
Oh, absolutely.
That's how the magic happens.
Absolutely. Danielle, what are Reese's Valentine's Day plans?
So Reese doesn't really have any plans at the moment. He does have a girlfriend, Serafina, but we really, he's been injured and we didn't really get too far with, making any solid plans yet. So.
Okay.
Okay.
He's taken, so he really,
Yes.
he's not going to be really hitting in, it's going to be
No,
quiet for him.
Yeah.
Well,
and
he can always hang out with Avery too. Avery didn't have a date for New Year's and he didn't want to pass up Valentine's Day. So if I could take a moment
Oh my
and ask
God.
Oh,
Olivia Jewell, who is the daughter of one of our designer and models, Diana Lucci. If Olivia is out there, or please tell her that Avery would like to ask her to be his Valentine.
Oh, how special. and
Olivia, someone
beautiful.
get Olivia. Is Olivia watching?
Olivia
We need to
Jewell,
know.
I hope you get back to him with a yes, because he'd be very heartbroken if not.
Oh my God,
Olivia,
this
where
is the
are
cute.
you? Someone get Olivia.
Probably
on the
driving
line.
home from work. She'll get it on the.
She'll get on the replay. She'll catch the replay.
Yeah.
Someone
needs
get
to-
Olivia.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
where's Olivia?
I can tell you one thing, he's a good kisser.
Oh,
he's a good kisser. He loves his mama too.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Well,
Oh,
I'll let you all know what the answer is. If not, she'll say yes. She'll say yes.
she has to say yes. This fur baby, it was going to be the best Valentine,
That's
date
it.
ever. It's
Right.
amazing. Oh my God, so cute. No, Jennifer, you and I, we are like witness a lot of interesting things. You know,
Yes.
we're very lucky every week.
Exactly. Absolutely. While Lynn is doing my, Danielle, if you want to talk a little bit, we've seen a little sneak peek of some of your made designs. Do you want to talk a little bit about where your inspiration is coming from, what you're doing?
Yeah, so I've actually been on a little bit of a roll lately. After Reese
know.
got hurt, I was kind of like, and nothing was happening. I had no creative flow whatsoever because I think I was just too stressed with him. And now that he's getting a little bit better, I was kind of on a roll this week, and you just never know what you're going to come up with. That's what I think my favorite part about Paws in the City is designing. At least for me, I just start laying things out, and then I don't want to sound like I'm gonna pat myself on the back, but it's like something comes out great and you're like, wow, I don't know how I came up with that. Like it just kind of just happens. And the boys, I love doing stuff with the boys. Reese tries to keep half the stuff, but now that he's hurt and he can't wear clothes for a little while, it's not so much of a problem. But
Better,
yeah,
Reese.
I love
We
designing.
love you.
So Reese would like the newbies that model to know a few things that we learned and thought about since our last podcast.
Okay.
So one is when you're modeling, and this goes for anybody, and most people I think probably do it the right way, but we did not. We held our designs too high. And I'm sure part of it's that I'm 5'8", but when you're streaming and as a designer, the designers want to see this stuff coming down the runway, and watching it back. I was horrible. I was holding Reese way up high. You couldn't really see the design. You're seeing it from underneath, Stephanie Hoverman. She's a great one. She holds them real low. There's tons of people that do, but she just came to mind that, really puts the dog down lower to where it's very visible, especially for watching replays. The designers that can't make it to the shows, that's a great thing for them to be able to see their designs if they can't be there in person.
Absolutely. And it may also be my fault, Danielle, because as the person sometimes holding the camera, I am, 2 feet tall. So I might, like I said, coming down, blame.
You don't really think of the angle, I think. And I wish, looking back, I wish I had gone lower so that you're really seeing what the dogs are wearing.
And like I said, fault.
A lot of people, no. And accessorizing, the boys, even though they may not be able to wear the fluffy bows, if you're a boy and you're walking the runway and you're new, get one of Mary's hats, get some sunglasses, some bow ties. You got lots of options.
Ada does glasses, absolutely. Yes. Ada does bow ties, absolutely.
All the boys look stylish, and then just having fun and hanging out with our friends and getting to see everybody, and and if you're new, you'll make friends. You just won't even when you're talking about New York, my very first Celebrity Catwalk, I designed for and offhand, I can't remember exactly, but I know Summer and Terry, and I think I designed for Baxter with Lynn. There was so many people. And now I'm like really good friends with all these people. In the first show, I had no idea. I'd never met them before. And now you're really good friends.
We're vacationing together.
What's that?
Now we're vacationing together.
Right. Now you vacation together. It's just what happens.
I love it. Oh my God.
Exactly. Ada has texted Diane Lucci. So Avery Finn, you may have a Valentine answer before we get off the line.
I hope so. Can I introduce something?
Of course.
I'm not a designer, and I know that, but I like to embellish, and I like to get creative once in a while. So I embellished a few items that I'd like to donate to the raffle to raise some money for rescue. And this is going to be my rescue line. I'm always going to donate proceeds, whether I sell them at an event or put them on an auction. This is the money for rescue. So first item I want to show you belongs to Avery Finn. I like boys and I like rock and roll.
Oh
so
my
the first
God.
item is the Beatles.
I love it. Wow.
We have a little friend, Jameson Page, shout out to you. That's Terry's little boy. He's getting Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin.
Woohoo.
Wow.
This is my first item I'm going to be making them right through May, but here's another little Beatle outfit that's going to go onto the raffle table.
Oh my God.
And I'm just going to
amazing.
keep making them until
That's
I finish.
Thank you.
Everyone that
Thank you so much. Wow, that's fantastic.
cute.
And I also want to kind of remind people, because that could be, imagine how cool it would be, because as we know, Mother's Day and Father's Day are coming.
Yeah.
Imagine you dressing up your 4 legs baby and surprising if you have like, your partner.
Well, you can
Imagine-
private message me some of your favorite bands. I am doing a few for girls, but owning a boy, this is a lot to do with the boys, and I'm trying to,
Okay, boy, deserve
catch
it.
up. But
Oh
it's
my
just something fun.
That's
So-
fantastic. Thank you so much for your hard work, because this is really great. And so are they just like the outfits with the beads, or they're just the beads? So people, if they have this question.
These are jumpsuits.
Okay, so they're
um,
jumpsuits.
They're
And-
not the jackets. These are full jumpsuits.
Love it.
They have a
Love it.
pelham. They're connected.
Beautiful.
So yeah, I mean, Avery's sleeping, or I put it on him right now.
Oh, no,
to
no,
show
it's
you.
okay, because I'm sure that people have questions, maybe also a size waist. I mean, you're probably a certain size.
Well, we're doing extra small that could fit about a 2-pound dog, all the
Okay.
way up to extra, extra large, and that would fit
Oh.
about 17
Oh, wow.
pounds.
So this is a huge, in a great way, it's a variety for a lot of fur babies to be
Yeah.
able to wear. That's amazing. That's wonderful. Yay.
So that's going to be fun.
Awesome.
I'm looking
Yay.
forward to doing
Thank
that.
you so much. This is so generous of you. This is so incredible. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're very
Wow.
well.
Anything interesting? Anything else, ladies? Anyone wants to tell?
Oh, I have
our
a shout
viewers?
out for Puccini. Leslie's little boy has a birthday this weekend. So I want to
Yay.
give him a little shout out too.
That's amazing. Yes, I love Puccini. He also came, Jennifer and I, we had a lot of fun with Leslie and Puccini.
Okay,
Yes.
all my shout outs are there.
Yeah. No, great. I
Covered.
mean, I hope that, Leslie actually tag us, tag Celebrity Catwalk and Petpix, so we can see how cute Puccini will be celebrating his birthday.
Oh, yes, I'm sure she will.
Diana Lucci is watching, Lynn, so.
Hi, Diana. I think
Yes,
you're
yes,
gonna have to
yes.
see the replay, but Avery asked Olivia Jewel to be his Valentine, and we were waiting for an answer. So you can text me the answer.
Oh my God, that's amazing. And then later on, you
Put it
have
in
to
the
tell
comments
us
so we
too.
all know.
Exactly, not to
No
put you on the
pressure.
spot or anything. Right, no pressure.
Yeah,
Better
it better
say
be
yes.
positive. So even the
She
Bulgarian.
says no, there might be 1 or 2 others online, but
Oh,
I'm
wow,
kidding.
I like it. I like Avery Finn's style. He is not
He's-
messing around.
No, she's his first choice, of course.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Oh.
That's
But-
wonderful. That's wonderful.
We love
And
all
then
the designers.
we do love them. Yeah, we do love them.
You know,
They're
they
very
make this
talented.
event work.
Yes, yes. Starting with our friend here joining us live. Thank you.
Yes, Diana
Welcome,
says
Diana.
she's asking Olivia Jewel now, so we'll
Okay.
get an answer
Oh, I'll wait
momentarily.
to
So
hear.
maybe we're here until we are here. Let's see if
Yeah.
she respond to us, because I'm.
Oh,
nosy.
she says yes. She's
Oh,
she said yes. Okay,
Thank you.
look at that. We're doing a love
Lucky time.
connection. We are
Yep.
better than Tinder, plenty of fish. We are
Maybe you need to
making
do a
love
bachelor
matches.
segment, Jen.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm gonna be a matchmaker. This is
Yes.
wonderful.
You can come along on their date whenever that might be. It
Absolutely, absolutely. Look at
might
that.
have to be virtual though.
Right. We're
Yeah, we'll
hooking
convert you.
people up. We're doing love connections right here. I love it.
Oh my God, I love it too. Well, this was very magical evening. Imagine that. Wow, 2 amazing ladies, 2
Yes.
incredible doggies.
Yes.
I do want to
fantastic
show you,
designers.
I want to give you a preview. This is what he's wearing on his date with Olivia Jewel on for Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Julie
Wow.
Lancaster made this for
I
him.
love Julie.
And I
Yes,
think this
love
is the perfect outfit for his date. It's actually his very first date. Thank you, Julie.
Yeah, thank you, Julie. I cannot wait to see the pictures. Pictures are important. You know, please
They are
don't forget
important.
Vasi, you know, Vasi. And I just want to actually give couple of tips to people for Valentine's pictures. Just be very cautious with the background you have, because as we know, for Valentine's, we have red and pink, and they're very primary colors, and especially our fur babies being very different as well. And just you want plain colors for the background, unless it's telling the story. And if you have the opportunity to pick hearts, if possible, not to be so much bigger than the head of your fur babies, because you don't want to take away from it. It's very important, you know. And now, by the way, we'll be doing a special, you know, class this week on Saturday, free class for Valentine's. People can check it out on my website.
Thank you, Vasi.
Oh, of course, it's important. You kidding me? It's the memories. That's what matters the most. You have like we have the physical memories, but you know, I'm a lot about obviously pictures. And,
Lots of
you know that I don't have pictures of my doggies growing up, and that's one of the main reason I do what I do. And I asked my mom, I said, Mom, why we don't have pictures? I mean, I had Dobermans for over 13 to 14 years. And she said, I always was so busy focusing on taking pictures of you and your sister, and I kind of missed this part. And I said, it's very devastating, because I remember them only here and here, but I cannot, you know, I don't have a picture. So I said, nobody else is going to be around me like this. It's not gonna happen. And then, yeah, we have our phones, but you know, it's that's why I remind people, take pictures with you and your babies, please.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's important. Take the pictures. I was joking with my membership today. I said, listen, because we are talking about reels and videos, which are the newest and the trendiest thing. I said, if you really don't want to be so much in the pictures, just go backwards and have the baby looking here. And that's how you can take a picture, kind of a silhouette will be really nice. That's also a kind of a shortcut for you to be in the picture, but not really in the picture. But that's important. So hopefully we'll see some very precious Valentine's photo. And again, we take pictures for the world, but we also take pictures for us. They don't need to be perfect. Just embrace it and take them. And I'm done with this, that I had to tell my message. Take these pictures.
Will we see you in May?
Yes. Oh, yes. We are going to have a lot of fun.
Okay.
I'm photographing, live streaming. So we are
Great.
going to have fun. Get ready. There will be too much Vasi. You're going to say, Vasi, go away.
No.
No,
So if you haven't bought a ticket yet, you have plenty of time to get down to South Carolina.
Yes, I'm actually driving. I will be driving. That's
Anyone
what-
need a ride? Call Vasi.
Right?
with my props? Yes, you can go back. I will put you in the suitcase. Oh my God, so cute. It's amazing. But yeah, I think that for people who might be wondering, should I go to CelebrityCatwalk or not? What would you tell ladies?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you do not want to miss it.
You don't want
And
to
once
miss
you go, you're going to end up being hooked, and you're going to want to go twice a year, no matter what, no matter how busy you are or what comes up in life. You know, I'm not going to be there in May, and I'm very, very sad about it. But, you know, Reese
Happens.
not being so good, it has to come first. And then, you know, my twins are graduating the week before that, or I would be there for sure.
But Danielle's designs are going to be there.
Designs will
even
be
though
there.
She will not be there.
Yes.
Her designs will be there, and she will
She's
be.
going to be FaceTiming.
She
with
will be
you the
there,
whole
right?
weekend.
She'll be there virtually.
Right,
She'll be
yeah,
there virtually
for sure.
for us.
virtually. Yes, we'll be missing you, but again, there are things always coming up. The most important, your beautiful design part of your heart, soul, and art will be with us, and what a blessing. You know, what a blessing. And thank you very much for what you do for Celebrity Catwalk to both.
Oh
of
my
you.
gosh, I love it. Like I said, Jen, you know, Jen's amazing, and she just then she puts on, or you know, how could you not want to be a part of it? She sucks you in.
She is.
And then she doesn't let go. She's like, "I'm having fun." You're like, "Yes, I am."
So if you can't
Exactly,
get there, send a raffle though, right, Jen?
Yes,
Raffle prizes.
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And the raffles are awesome. When I was like, I need more raffle tickets. Give me raffle tickets, like all these goodies with everything what people like, including you, Lynn, are donating. I'm like,
well, these ladies are the reason the raffles are so good. You get Danielle Pursel, you can get new. Lynn, do you have a clothing line name yet? Did we?
No, not yet.
That?
I should have a contest. Name my line.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So there we go. So, you'll see So Doggone Creative. You'll see the name soon to be Lynn. We'll run a name contest.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it.
Maybe we'll do it there in May. Maybe that's what we'll do.
I think it would be really cool. Yeah, we can definitely, that would be cool. We can even do some extra interviews for the people with the cool names to make it more interesting. We will come up with something. So this is how Friends Magic happens. So you
That's
want
right.
to be hanging out with us here virtually. So I would say that if any of you are there being shy, you DM Jen, and just say, yeah, I want to come with you and Vasi to have fun every Tuesday, because we definitely have fun, but it doesn't need to be Tuesday to enjoy it and have fun and save the day. Just make sure that you get your tickets and you really make sure you book your hotels. If you're a vendor, don't forget being a vendor, it's a great opportunity as a person who was a vendor. It's really great connection.
Support our rescues. Come
for the babies.
To the
Yes. Yes, exactly. For the babies, think big, right? Think big of the impact. So thank you very, very much. And
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you as well. May I only ask very quick the ladies to give their social media information so people can find them, because again, we have people who are watching from everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sorry. Let me say, please, if you're not following Celebrity Catwalk on Facebook and Instagram, please do. It's Celebrity Catwalk on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, you make sure, friends. It's very, if you're looking at from Petpix, we always make sure that we tag, Celebrity Catwalk. You cannot miss it. I mean,
okay. And Danielle and Lynn, give yours, ladies.
You can find Avery's pictures and always contact me on A Very Fashionable Finn on Instagram.
Yes, I love it. Oh my God, I love the name. It's so beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. And you, Danielle?
It's So Doggone Creative, and it's on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, TikTok. We're working on. We're not so good at the TikToking.
It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
We're getting
and if I may say, So Doggone Creative is so like sewing, SEW.
Yes. And then DOGGONE Creative. Yes.
We will make
I
sure.
want to add one thing. Julie Lancaster, Off the Cuff Stuff for Pets, is going to run 100% proceed of my jumpsuits to rescue. She picks a new rescue every month to support, and I'm going to be giving her jumpsuits for next month, and she's going to get it, and 100% will go to the rescue.
I love it. Wow. Thank you. This is fantastic.
So watch for Off the Cuff Stuff for Pet auction too.
Yes, and she has her monthly auction towards the end of the month. I remember, like after the 20th. Don't forget.
This is the first time I'll be offering the jumpsuit. You guys saw it for the first time.
Oh, we are special. Well, we
Yes.
exclusive. Oh, happy dance. So happy dance for the date.
You should see what my kitchen table looks like, but that's fun.
It's amazing. Thank you, girls. You made my day very special. And Jennifer, again, we need to say thank you to you, because you're a very humble person. But again, without you, there wouldn't be Celebrity Catwalk. There wouldn't be everything, the impact you do for so many people's life, designers, fur babies, and rescues. Thank you from the bottom of
Thank you, Jen.
We
love you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
See you soon.
We'll
Bye,
see you.
everyone.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.